Hello, my friends. Perez Hilton here. Have you missed me? I have missed you. I think today's Perez show may be supersized because I have so much to get to. But before I get to anything, I just want to take a moment to send all of the love and strength to Selma Blair. Over the weekend, she came out publicly revealing that she has been diagnosed since this summer with multiple sclerosis, which, if you're not familiar, it is a degenerative brain disease that attacks the body and often can be debilitating or worse. She's the mom to a young boy, a couple of years older than my son, and let's just move on, but I just want to send her all the love. Speaking of my son, I had a great weekend, my friends. I took my kids on Saturday to go to a Halloween-themed play at the Santa Monica Playhouse called Absolutely Halloween, and it was also an excuse for us to wear Halloween costumes. The kids did, I didn't. So thank you to the Santa Monica Playhouse for having us. And on Sunday, I took my kids to this place called Cheat Day Land, which is one of those Instagram thirst trap museums, pop-up experiences. But this one was actually really cool, much better than some of the other ones that we've been to, which are just murals. This was very interactive. They had a huge cereal bowl. You can get in and take photos. Donuts that were swings, a trampoline for the kids, a huge slide. It was so well done. So if you're in Los Angeles, check out Cheat Day Land in downtown. It's here until, I think, January. And I even went to go see a concert. I went to go to see Pretty Much at the Wiltern. It was a sold-out show. They're a boy band I love. And they are everything I envisioned for my boy band, which failed miserably. I am 5. Remember when I had a boy band? I've done everything. I've been around a long time and dabbled in this and that. Music is my biggest passion, and these boys are the real deal. They sing, they dance, they've got charisma, they dance. I love my boy bands to dance. Yes. It was such a tight show. And what's exciting about this day and age in regards to music is we don't need the gatekeepers at radio anymore. Thanks to streaming, music can get out there to the people who want to discover it. And I was really surprised that the audience at the Pretty Much show was not as young as I thought it would be. I would actually say most of the audience was 18 and over, which is cool. But now it makes me think they've got to reach out to that young audience too. So yeah, I want to start off by asking you guys a hypothetical question. If you were dating somebody who was an addict and got engaged to that person, and they were in full-blown addiction phase, using and abusing drugs. I'm not talking about being addicted to exercise or this or that or the other. I'm talking about full-blown drug addiction. Would you go through and marry that person while they were still in that full-blown addiction stage? It's just a thought that I had. And I posed that question on social media, and people had a lot of interesting responses to that. Speaking of social media, that's a good way to segue because I don't want to get in trouble. BLAC CHYNA's mother, Tokyo Toni, took to social media to beg Rob Kardashian to let her see their granddaughter, Dream Kardashian. She was specific, saying she didn't need to see the child in person. A video would have sufficed. Although, hasn't Rob Kardashian posted video of his daughter to social media? Or hasn't BLAC CHYNA herself? That's neither here nor there. The thing is, BLAC CHYNA's mom claims she has no way of getting in touch with Rob, so she took to social media to make a plea to let him see her granddaughter. Is it Rob Kardashian's place to let his baby mama's estranged mother have any interaction or even see a video of his child? I'm gonna say no. If I was BLAC CHYNA and Rob Kardashian let my mom see my child or even sent her video, I would be pissed. And we live in a country, and I think it's the same around the world, where grandparents don't have grandparental rights. If you're a douchey grandparent, your child can say, suck it, you're not gonna see your grandkid. There's nothing a court can do about it. Unless I'm mistaken, right? The only way for a grandparent to intervene is for them to prove that the biological mother and father that is raising the child is an unfit parent. And in this instance, BLAC CHYNA's mom may make that case about BLAC CHYNA, but she would then also have to make the case for Rob Kardashian, and then also have to make the case that she is a fit legal guardian, more so than Kris Jenner. A lot of hypotheticals. She hasn't gone there yet, but I don't think Rob Kardashian should get in the middle of this. Especially given everything I know about Tokyo Tony. That's what I'm saying. That's like a Cardi B thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's British. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of Rob Kardashian, his sister, Kendall Jenner, is trending today, and not for a good reason. She's in the new issue of Vogue magazine with really big hair. Some people claim that it is an afro or trying to be an afro, and they are upset by that. So much so that after the photos went viral, Vogue apologized, saying that that was not their intention. I saw these photos. It looks to me actually like something from the 1800s or something that Helena Bonham Carter would do to her hair. People. Over the weekend on Instagram, Lil Tay's account became active again after missing in action for months. And the person who made the posts is somebody on Lil Tay's team that's worked with her. So that person wants us to believe it could be her brother, it could be her mother. We're not really sure. And they made some wild allegations about her dad, who has had custody of Lil Tay since she went viral earlier this year. I wonder where the brother is. Does the brother also have to stay with the dad? Does the brother have the same biological dad as Lil Tay? Anyways, these Instagram posts allege that her dad was abusive towards her, locking her in a closet for hours at end, being intimate with his new wife, with Lil Tay in the bed, claiming also that the new stepmom was abusive, claiming that the dad was a polygamist. After Lil Tay's mother was clearly unfit, a judge granted the dad custody of Lil Tay, and now this person, whom, if true, was profiting off of Lil Tay, I still question this person's motives. The dad, let us believe these allegations, is a mess. But the mom probably isn't that much better. I mean, we all saw the video also of Lil Tay, 9 years old, smoking a hookah. If the mom gets the baby, she's a baby, she's 9. That kid's gonna be back on social media ASAP, and isn't there a nice grandparent or two that could help with this kid? And a lot of therapy. This kid needs a lot of therapy. And I don't think Instagram is the place to be fighting this fight. Or it could be a smear campaign. I don't know. Usually we'd like to believe these allegations, but we haven't heard these allegations from Lil Tay directly. This is from somebody claiming to have worked with her, who may have ulterior motives, but the posts are still up. It's all just so sad and messy and unfortunate. Speaking of sad and messy, this Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson split may turn out to be that. Over the weekend, Pete Davidson finally got back on the road and did a stand-up set, and he had a lot to say about his split with the singer. Let me read verbatim what he had to say. He says, "There's a lot going on. Does anybody have any open rooms? Looking for a roommate?" He also goes into covering up tattoos. He says, "I've been covering a bunch of tattoos. That's fun. I'm blanking 0 for 2 in the tattoo department. Yeah, I'm afraid to get my mom tattooed on me. That's how bad it is." Obviously, we broke up or whatever, but when me and her first got engaged, we got tattoos. And it was in a magazine like, "Was Pete Davidson stupid?" And 93% of it said yes. So my boy, he was like, "Don't listen to that blank man. They're literally blanking haters." And I'm like, "Yeah, blank that. I'm not stupid." Well, the other day we were in my kitchen and he was like, "Yo, bro, turns out you were stupid." The interesting thing is, after news broke of Pete making fun of all of this, Ariana Grande posted to her Instagram story a quote which read, "Protect your peace, get rid of toxicity, cleanse your space, cultivate love." So she may not specifically be referring to Pete Davidson as toxic, but it seems to me like she's calling their relationship toxic. And she's happy she's no longer in it anymore. Just like Halsey is probably happy she's no longer with G-Eazy anymore. If we are to read between the lines, the two of them have unfollowed each other on Instagram again. They're really bad at love, as Halsey sings. And in this day and age, when a tempestuous duo unfollows each other on Instagram, they've broken up. Just be free. Be free of each other. Let go. In more couples news, Hailey Baldwin filed recently to trademark her married name, Hailey Bieber. It seems like she's preparing for a possible day when she may not be Mrs. Bieber anymore, but she still wants to use the name Hailey Bieber if she chooses to. On to other couples news. WIZ KHALIFA has made it Instagram official with his girlfriend, Winnie Harlow, a model. They just posted a photo of themselves holding hands on the gram. Aww. A not so great couples update. JENELLE EVANS of Teen Mom, whom recently called 911 after she claimed her husband attacked her and almost broke her collarbone, is covering up for him, saying everything is great, we are totally fine. And then she went out to eat with her husband. The husband himself, David, took to Instagram to say, "We have never been happier." Those poor kids. She's got kids with other dudes. They need to intervene. If MTV's not going to fire her to intervene or do something, the baby daddies need to intervene. In more wacky news, TERESA GIUDICE was at a casino appearance over the weekend, and she spoke about her husband being deported, saying, "Everybody please pray for my family, that my husband Joe gets to come home to see our daughter Gia graduate." And that's all I'm going to say. I had a light bulb moment. TERESA should reach out to Kim Kardashian to see if she could intervene and talk to Donald Trump on Joe Giudice's behalf. That would be a good idea. More wacky news. Bella Thorne is going to war with Freeform, the network that employed her for a few seasons on her show Famous in Love. She says that Freeform called her ugly, amongst other things. She says One issue is when you have a young girl who's on your show, you can't tell her that she's ugly or she's fat or she's this or she's that because that's going to make her feel bad. The network in emails, that's what Bella Thorne says they would tell her. It sucks that that happened for her, truly. But if I was her manager or her agent, I would tell her to be quiet just because, I mean, maybe the damage is already done and maybe Bella Thorne thinks she'll never work with Freeform again or Disney, which owns Freeform. It sucks, but sometimes you have to keep your mouth shut. And if I'm CBS or Hulu or Netflix or one of these other networks, I would be weary of hiring Bella Thorne. Even when the game is rough, you gotta play the game. And what she did, I don't think is playing the game. Am I wrong here? Let me know in the comments section down below. And as always, a reminder, I will have a link to every article that I talk about so you can read, see, or hear more in my daily recap video. All right, on to other wacky news. Sarah Silverman claims that she had a Louis C.K. experience too, only hers was different because when he asked if he could in front of her, she said yes. She responded, yeah, I want to see that. Good on you. Most normal people like to in private, but not Louis C.K., that's for sure. You can read more from her Howard Stern interview on my website. Also, this was really nice of Chris Hemsworth. He gave a hitchhiker a ride, a great one, a helicopter ride. Talk about a pimp hitchhike. But if I'm that hitchhiker's parents, I'm just so nervous. He seems like a really nice, normal musician dude. Don't hitchhike. Don't hitchhike. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Also, speaking of Australia, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are down there for the Invictus Games. And I read that Meghan Markle's son or daughter may not or will not have automatic American citizenship. And they have to make a decision as to whether or not they want to make their baby an American, and they may not make the baby American because then they'd have to pay taxes to the U.S. and disclose all sorts of things about the baby's family's assets, and she's really tied herself to the UK forever, that Meghan Markle. On to some music news. Jason Derulo released a new song with Nicki Minaj. You can click the link to watch the music video. I don't really care for the song or the video, to be honest. It's very generic. Normani released 2 songs with Calvin Harris. Cool collaboration. I was underwhelmed by both, though the second one I heard, Slow Down, is the better of the 2. They're both okay. I don't like either of them, but I don't dislike either of them. I like hits or songs that are special, and neither of them felt like that to me. Some good music news. Mariah Carey just announced a North American tour and has smartly skipped arenas and is going to be playing theaters. Smart. Better to sell out a theater than not sell out an arena. Also, Wonder Woman, the film, has been pushed back by 7 months to 2020. That does not seem like a good omen to me. On to some web news. I was bummed about this. Mamrie Hart and Grace Helbig's YouTube show has been canceled. Love those two. They are OGs of YouTube, and I was lucky enough to be on their show. But in the wake of that, they have announced that they are going to be starting up a new podcast together. So good on them. Listen to mine, and then if you have extra time, listen to theirs. Amy Schumer is asking Maroon 5 to drop out of the Super Bowl because of the NFL's stance on players kneeling. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. And finally, speaking of Amy Schumer, she's just announced that she is pregnant with her first child. Congratulations to her, and congratulations to you for being one of the rock stars who watches my videos to the very end. You're a rock star. Where is that thing? Thank you. Happy Halloween. You're awesome.
Quick, run away before they open the door. That's a nice costume. You look good enough to eat.
Thank you for watching, my friends. I appreciate you. You'd be so amazing if you hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, follow. I post videos on here every day. Share this video, and
Happy Halloween, trick-or-treaters.
happy Halloween, trick-or-treaters. We're just a week away. I love you. Mwah!